welcome back to my channel. I realized that you guys really like story times and I have a bunch of stories that I could tell you guys, so I figured that's what I'll do today. I will tell you about the time I got into a fight. Alright, and I want to throw in a little side note about the reason I'm wearing this hat. For those of you guys who don't know, I recently moved from New York to North Carolina, and my family came down and visited recently, and my stepdad and myself got these like same exact matching hats. So basically I'm wearing this hat just to make him smile. So yeah, no hate on the hat because it's for a reason. So hi Steve, I love you. All right, so let's just get right into this fight. All right, a little backstory on me and this girl who I ended up getting in a fight with. Her and her twin brothers, they're older than me. I don't know exactly how much older, but they're at least, you know, a couple years older than me. They were like my biggest bullies in school. And I'm not even saying that lightly. Like, I really do think that they are the biggest bullies that I had ever had. A little backstory on the brothers, because like I said, me and this family just did not get along. The brothers used to always pick on me. They would bully me more than anybody has ever bullied me. For instance, on how bad it was, I was friends with this family who passed away in a house fire, and me and these brothers rode the same school bus, and we would always have to pass the cemetery where this family was buried. And every time we would go past this cemetery, they would purposely say things, just stupid little things to make me cry or make me upset about them every time we would go by this cemetery. So that's how bad it was. Like, that's the extent of just how cruel these kids were to me. So I mean, needless to say, I didn't get along with this family, the brothers, the sister and I, like, I don't know what it was, but we were always like back and forth with each other. We just didn't get along. So I don't remember the exact situation, but this girl really wanted to fight me. And I'm not a person who likes fights. I don't like watching fights. I don't like being involved in fights. I just don't like it. And this girl knew that I didn't want to fight her, and she was just really looking for a fight. So the day this happened, we were upstairs. It was right before lunch period, and she comes over in the hallway next to me and some friends that I was talking with, and she tries to start stuff with me. She was saying some things about my father, and I can't remember if this was right before he passed away or if it was after he passed away, but that's another story. Anyways, so she was saying things about him because she figured that stuff really pissed me off, and that could be like a way that she could get me to actually fight her. And it didn't work. She ended up pushing me into a locker. That didn't work. It just, I got really upset. Whatever. I didn't want to fight. End of story. We were down in the cafeteria and we were eating lunch. I was sitting there at a table, those octagon tables where 8 people can sit at, and I was with some friends, and this girl was sitting, right behind me. I wasn't really paying any attention to her, I was still really irritated about the whole pushing me into the locker thing. So I'm sitting there with my friends, we're talking. Next thing you know, I look across, I'm looking at my friend who's directly across the table from me, and she's looking above me. And next thing you know, this girl dumps chocolate milk. Yes, chocolate milk from here on the top of my head all over me. Mind you, I'm wearing a school sweater, which happened to be my friend's sweater. So, that was kind of funny, but I was wearing a hoodie. So this freaking milk got all over my hair, all over my hoodie. Whew, I was fuming. I was so mad, and I'm not the kind of person who wants to fight, and I don't know what came over me, because first thing you know, I'm sitting there at the table getting chocolate milk poured on me in the middle of a lunch period. The cafeteria was full of kids, and next thing you know, I turn and I just dove into her. I don't remember, like, I physically didn't even try to do this. I was sitting there, I was pissed, and I just turned and I dove into her. We ended up running back into the table that she was sitting at, or the table next to it, I can't remember. We hit the table, we hit chairs, and we were on the ground. And then, like, so I don't remember that fumble. And then I remember, like, the last thing I remember is she's, like, sitting on top of me, I guess hitting me or something. Although, like, I don't know if it was, like, you know, my adrenaline or whatever, but I didn't feel anything. And I didn't actually get hurt from this fight. So I think it was kind of like more of a show. Like, she was trying to put on a show in front of everybody, you know. We have everybody around us standing up, like, cheering and stuff. And it was horrible. And then, so next thing I know, my sister is pulling me off the ground, and, like, she was pissed. So she pulled me off the ground and, like, pushed me towards, like, the exit, like, towards the frickin', I think I ran into a table or a chair or something, and she just told me to get out of there. So I did, you know, I was mad. So I don't know what was going on in the cafeteria. I don't know what happened. I went right to the locker room, and I didn't have any extra clothes, so thankfully I had one of my friends let me borrow her gym clothes, and I took a shower and stuff there. This girl ended up getting, I don't know if she got like how long she got suspended for, but I'm pretty sure she got suspended for a little bit. And, like, everybody was talking about this fight, and I was just so upset because I didn't fight back. Like, I know me kind of tackling her was me fighting back, but I didn't fight back because, like, honestly, mainly, I just didn't want to get in trouble. I was somebody who always followed the rules. I didn't, like, you know, I didn't want to hurt anybody, even though she really pissed me off. Like, I didn't want to hurt her. It was embarrassing, and it sucked so much. And so the only fights I've ever been in was with this girl. We also got into another fight on a school bus. Again, I don't even know what the fight was over. First thing, like, I'm sitting in a seat, and next thing you know, like, words are exchanged and being pulled out of the seat, and, like, I kind of fell in the aisle. And you know how skinny those aisles are. So, like, if you're on your back on that aisle and somebody's above you, like, you're not gonna get up. And I guess I scratched her across the face or something, because that was the reason. This was like an after school bus. So that was the reason I got kicked off this after school bus, is because I left a mark on her, even though I really wasn't fighting her. Like, I was the victim in this situation. But yeah, that was my experiences with fighting. If I could go back in time, honestly, I would probably put up a fight. I mean, I don't want to hurt anybody, but that was embarrassing. Like, chocolate milk in your hair, and it's just the extremes that some people can go to make you actually fight them. I'm sure this girl has her own stories and, like, her own side of the story, and that's fine, because I don't remember that much. I remember I was in a very vulnerable state back then, and this girl just kind of took advantage of it. I mean, people have grown up, people have changed since then. She's gone on to do some, you know, good things. She's a mom now, and, you know, I'm happy for her and everything, but this was just, you know, back in the school days, everybody was just kind of immature and mean. Another side note, like, me and these brothers, and they're gonna know who they are. Like I said, they were my biggest bullies back then. Like, when I think about school and I think about all the crap I went through, they are always in the picture, because they always started things with me, and they would get other people to start things with me. Like, people would be nice to me, and when they were around them, they would just start, like, they'd be mean to me, and it's kind of because, like, I don't know, I think they're just trying to look cool to these kids, and yeah, it sucked. I really hated riding the bus with these kids, because I didn't know if it was going to be a good day, they'd leave me alone, or, you know, if they were just going to bully me. But again, these kids have grown up too. Yeah, but that was my experience with fighting back in school. Like I said, I'm not a fighter. I don't claim to be tough. I'm just I don't know. But yeah, I hope you guys got some humor out of that little story. And if you guys like storytime stories, let me know, because like I said, I have so many stories. And I made mention in a video before that I really wanted to do a, like, my tragic life series. I've gone through so much in my life, and I've been covering it my entire life, and I don't want to do that anymore, because since I can't change my past, so I might as well share my stories with everybody else. These are really, really, like touchy subjects to me because they were just really, I went through a lot. So if you guys want to see those stories, let me know, because I'm pretty sure that I am gonna end up posting them. It's just gonna take me a little bit to get the courage to do so. But I really want to thank you guys for coming back to my channel, and I really hope that you guys will stick around. I'm looking forward to talking more to you guys, so if you guys have any like comments or you just want to talk, please message me, because that stuff is so exciting. Like, my phone goes off and I see that I have like a YouTube comment. I love it. Like, I immediately go check the comment so I can like write back and stuff. So yeah, feel free to do that, and I really hope you guys will return to my channel. So until next time, bye!